Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to our very first Scrappy Monday. I am super excited because if you all know me by now, I get bored. I don't like to keep repeating myself on my blog, so I thought we would try something new and do layouts every other Monday. So it'll be called Scrappy Mondays. So what we'll do, and then the alternating Mondays, I will still continue to do our Imagine Mondays. And like I said, I'm so excited about this because we all get to, this gives me, because I am so bad with doing layouts, and I think this is an awesome opportunity for all of us to start catching up. And what I did was I also included, this is going to be a challenge every other Monday, okay? So I'm super duper excited. So for this first one, we are doing a sketch challenge, and this is what the sketch will consist of, and you'll see a picture of this on my blog. So just so you'll know, you could do any size layout. So it's got to be layouts only, okay? You could do either 6 by 6, 8 by 8, 10 by 10, I've seen some 10 by 10, 12 by 12, whatever size layout you want. And this, I will probably most likely give you a sketch, but not all the time. I may give you a color, throw a color challenge your way. It depends on how I'm feeling, to be honest with you. So I will offer a sketch to you. Now, just so you know, you don't have to follow it to the T. You could basically flip it around. You could put the little 3 lines the opposite direction. You could put one tag here, one tag there, and the little elements. Just as long as you have the elements on your page, you could flip it around. You don't have to follow it to the T. I find sketches easier for me to go by only because it gives me something, a little platform to work with. Because when it comes to, like for example, today I did a 12 by 12, and I never do 12. I hardly ever do 12 by 12. I only do 8 by 8 because it gives me a little less room to work with. But being that I had a sketch, I actually did a 12 by 12. So I'm going to show you quickly in your gypsies how to go ahead and just design to kind of follow the sketch. So this way, when you are doing, like if you wanted to go ahead and whip it up in your gypsy and you don't want to sit there and cut, you know what I'm saying, like try and figure out how big you want the pieces cut, you know, on like the different elements on your page. I'm just going to quickly show you an easy way just to go ahead and design the entire layout on your gypsy, where all you have to do is just go in and cut all the pieces out, and they'll all be cut out for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Okie dokie. For the shapes that I'm going to use, I'm just going to go ahead and take everything from Georgian Basic Shapes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this little square right there, put it onto my mat, and I want to resize it, okay? And if I just use my hourglass right here and make it bigger, it's not going to really do exactly what I want to do, because when you leave that little yellow link on right there, and you try to make it bigger, it stays in proportion. But if you turn it off, you could custom size it to the way you want. So I want the width to be 12 inches. And then I want the height to be 4 inches, okay? And that's exactly how I want it. Okay, so now I'm going to go get the little strips that were up and down on the actual sketch. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of just scooch this right in the center here. And then this one I want, let's see, I'm going to make sure that little link is turned off, okay? I want the width to be 3.25. And then I want the height to be 9 inches. Okay, and that's, let's see, yeah, that's how I want that one right there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and copy it over using my copy feature, which is this one right here. I'm going to copy it over twice. And then I'm going to go ahead and just scooch this one over here. So I'm basically making it look like exactly like the sketch, okay? So this way, when it comes time for me, I don't have to sit there and measure everything. everything will be in here. All I have to do is just cut out all of the pieces, okay? So now I'm going to grab a tag, and I'm just going to use this simple tag right here. And I want this to be bigger, obviously, so I want this to be proportioned, okay? So I turn the little yellow link back on, and I'm just going to use my hourglass right here to make it bigger. Okay, and I want 2 of them, so I'm going to take my advance button, click on my copy feature, and then I'm going to scooch this one. This one's going to go all the way up here. I'm going to switch up the sketch a tad, okay? I am going to, let's see, I'm going to put one tag up here and one at the bottom. And then I'm just going to use this turnaround feature right there, and I'm going to, turn it around that way. Oops, let's cancel that. I touched something by accident. Okay, and that's where I want the first tag. And then my second tag, I want to keep it here at the bottom, but this one's going to be turned like so at the bottom there, okay? And then I know I have some other elements that I was kind of looking at, so what I did was I just took the shapes of them, and I know that one I want to use is a circle, so I'm going to put the team picture in the center, and I'm probably going to overlap it with the circle. This is number 1. And then there was also some little like words on little tiny rectangles. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to see what they look like. I already have these. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So these are going to go here to the right of the picture, and I think there's 4 altogether. So I like to lay it out on here first before I do anything. So this way I know exactly where everything's gonna go. Okay, so hopefully this helped a little bit for all of you out there. So if you want to just copy the sketch onto here, so this way everything will be in there and you could just cut everything out all at once. Of course, you're gonna have to separate them all to cut them, but that's no big deal. Okay, everybody? So let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you my layout. Okay, for my layout today, I had to scrapbook my boys' team that they're on this year. Both of them are on the majors this year, and they are doing awesome. They were undefeated the first half of the season, so they are the champs for the first half. So we'll see who we get to go against on the second half. So I'm so super excited, and I'm so happy that I made this stamp set last year. This one's called Grand Slam. So I use the Major League, I use the cute little boy, I use baseball. I think that's all I use from this set. And then I had like a coordinating sports sentiments. This one I use, let's see, I think I used Be the Best You Could Be. And there was another one on here. Okay, dedication plus motivation equals success. And then I used I love, and then baseball, but what I did was I crossed out the I and I put we love baseball. Okay, so let me show you how my layout ended up turning out. Okay, I had actually ordered this paper from Teresa Collins. This was her Sports Edition 2 paper line, a 12 by 12 paper that she had come out with, and I saw it on the craft channel, so I had to get it because my boys are in sports, and these were the colors of their team this year, which is the Braves. So I'm so super excited. So anyways, I'm just going to zoom in for you really quickly here. Oh, you know what I also used too? I also used a background stamp for this one. Okay, for my tags here, I used the spring chicken background. So I used this background right here. And what I did was I inked it all up with the frayed burlap. And then I just went ahead and I used the same frayed burlap ink from Tim Holtz, and I went ahead and stamped on the background of the tag. And then that's where I stamped all of my little baseball images from that set that you just got through seeing. Aren't they so cute? I love it. And the ribbon came with that also. And I used just some little, I don't know what it's called, but it's, I don't want to call it hemp. I'm not sure. The little cord. Found that at Michael's a long time ago. And then this was also from the Teresa Collins. It's a little definition of sportsmanship. And these were in there as well. So I figure I popped those all up. And of course, our awesome team with our awesome coaches. And then this is the sticker I was telling you that I wanted to use, but it's not quite a sticker. It's just a little chipboard that comes with it. It says #1 team, because I think we are. And then these are where I stamp the other little sentiments. Be the best you could be. Dedication plus motivation equals success. And then I crossed out the I and I put we love baseball. How cute is this? I'm so excited. So I'm actually going to purchase one of those 12 by 12 shadow boxes, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Isn't this so, I love it. I didn't want to put too much bling or frou-frou it up too much, since this is for boys, so I was kind of limiting myself on that. It was hard to hold back, but I did. I'm so proud of myself. So anyways, everybody, I'm so super excited to start this new segment on my blog with all of you. I hope all of you would join us. This week is a sketch challenge, and you have 2 weeks to complete your project, and there will be a prize involved. So anyways, everybody, don't forget to visit my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see all the rest of my design team members, to see what they did with this sketch challenge. So have a fabulous day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.